Okay, I'm going through something that's really strange at the moment, and I'm going to try and explain as best I can, but no promises if it doesn't make sense. To be honest, it doesn't really make that much sense to me at the moment, but I'm going to try. Basically, the past couple of days I've been feeling very strange, and I didn't feel ill, I didn't feel poorly. It wasn't something that I'd experienced before. I just felt strange. Um, I don't know if I couldn't put my finger on whether it was physically strange or mentally strange, but it something was different, and I ignored it and I put it down to my having my infusion on Friday. I had my second one. No headaches so far. Well, I've still got headaches, but nothing like they were at all. And this morning, I woke up, and to put it in the simplest terms, I was a completely different person. And it felt like I was this different person in this body, and I started freaking out. I knew who I was. I knew where I lived. I knew that this was my home, and I knew that I was in my bed. But it felt like I was seeing it all for the first time. And I thought about the people that I have around me. Obviously, I had no one around me at the time, but in my life, I started thinking of these people, and the only way I can describe it is I know who these people are, and I know the relationships that I have with these people, and everything about them, and conversations that we've had, and I know that I know them, but it's like I've never spoken to any of them before. And it's really strange. And I started freaking out, completely freaking out. And I didn't cry, but I was freaking out enough. And so I called my neurologist, and he was kind enough to call me back almost straight away. And I explained how I was feeling, and how suddenly I'm this completely different person who I've never met in this body that I know is mine, but it's all new. And he put me completely at ease. He even said actually that I sounded different. I don't think I do, but I don't think I'd know. But he put my mind completely at ease. He could sense that I was really shaken up by it, because my anxiety wasn't too bad considering, but like I said, I was still freaking out, and I knew that this isn't normal. And he said that sudden personality changes like that are common, or they can be common rather, with people with neurological disorders such as MS, and not to worry about it really. He said that I just had to keep my eye on my anxiety, and if it got a bit much, then to go up the hospital straight away and stuff like that. But yeah, he made me feel a lot better knowing that I'm okay, and this stuff does happen to people with MS. And I asked if it was the Tysabri causing it, and he said that he'd never heard of Tysabri causing it. It might just have been something that my brain had been waiting to do for a while, and for some reason it's just come out now. He said that basically my brain is backfiring in such a way that it's now tuned into a different channel, is the way he put it. And I am a completely different person. Things like I can't quite believe what I'm going through, because it sounds insane, but I look down at myself, and I know this is my body, but it's like I've seen it for the first time. And likes and dislikes, I looked at my tattoo and I didn't like it. I didn't like what I saw. And that's how I knew that something really had changed, properly changed. Because, you know, I was staring at it, and don't get me wrong, I love it. I think the artwork's beautiful, but I got freaked out because it's on my body and I don't want it there anymore. It's the strangest feeling, and I can't even imagine anyone understanding this who hasn't been through the same thing. I don't like what I'm seeing at all. I don't like my house. I don't like I put shuffle on my phone this morning, and it was playing these songs, and I know that I'd heard these songs before and that I liked these songs, but I didn't want to listen to them. I didn't like them anymore. Well, it's not that I hated them, but it's not my thing. And it is literally like I've just had someone's personality placed inside this body, this person that I now am. And it's so strange. And the strangest part of all is, even though I'm incredibly freaked out by it, I'm actually kind of happy about it. I didn't like the person that I was for a long time. I didn't know what it was about me that I didn't like, but I've been trying to change myself for a while now. And now suddenly I am this completely different person with no effort whatsoever. It just happened. So I'm not actually upset. You know, you'd think if suddenly you were this different person, and even though you've got the memories and you know the relationships with people in your head and you know your life, it's all new, and you'd think that would upset you, but nope. I'm fine. And yeah, he said to watch my anxiety, but I think I was more anxious because I didn't know what was going on in my brain. You know, I didn't know if whatever was going on, the changes in my brain, had finished. But yeah, he said that it does happen. He said it was the same it's the same type of thing as foreign accent syndrome, which I do get occasionally for no reason whatsoever. I will start speaking in a fluent Australian accent, and yeah, I thought that was just me being a little bit weird or lazy with my speech, but I since found out that people with neurological disorders do have foreign accent syndrome sometimes, and it does happen. And now I've got this completely new personality that I'm kind of happy about, a little bit freaked, a little bit excited, because I am now this person that I don't know, but I want to get to know her. And this probably sounds completely crazy, but believe me, it is. It's nuts. It's completely insane. But yeah, strange. And if you're watching this and you have just woken up feeling like a completely different person, first of all, you're not alone. It does happen. It happens to people who don't have neurological disorders. People have a chemical imbalance in the brain, or if they're depressed or something just snaps. But with me, he said it is my MS, and that it does happen, and that everything's going to be fine, and that in most cases this is permanent and people just adjust. So yeah, that's me. I hope I explained it as best I could, but if I haven't, I'm sorry. It's a really tricky thing to try and describe. But yeah, I'm gonna spend the day now just trying to find out what this new person likes and what they don't like and stuff, and I'm seeing things around my house and I'm like, I hate that. It's got to go. It's got to go. When I got dressed this morning, I was like, oh, I hate these clothes. I hate them. I don't like them. This person wouldn't wear those clothes. This person wouldn't have tattoos. Not that I don't like them anymore, it's just that I wouldn't have them on me. And I've got hiccups. But what on earth can I do about that? You know, I'm stuck with this now. It's a really strange feeling. So I will probably do another video later in the day to try and make sense of how I'm feeling a little bit more. But hopefully this will give you some sort of insight. But yeah, in the meantime, I will see you guys soon.